Welcome to the Cougar Den, affectionately named by late, great Hall of Fame coach John Giesler. Good to bring him up on a night like tonight, because one of the things I learned 22 years ago when I got to Illini Central was there was some certain teams that you kind of wanted to beat, and tonight's one of them. Coach Giesler was always Pleasant Plains, Hartsburg, Emden, and Midwest Central, which is funny because one of the coaches down in front of us right now, Kevin Burks, the coach at the time when I got here 22 years ago, he and Coach Giesler were dear, dear friends, but as you know, sometimes you want to beat those dear friends. So I am Coach Tony Worley, sitting next to the Lucas Power, who's home on Christmas break. Lucas, I already guess I said who we're playing against. So we've got Tomahawk Conference, Mason County rival, the Midwest Central Raiders in the house tonight.
Yeah, so just thanks for having me up here again. It's always a blast up here. You know, I miss it every day. And we're going to have this matchup real soon in about 3 minutes. Well, it'll be a little longer. We got Anthem and lineups, but the 5-4 Cougars, our Cougars coming in tonight against the 3-6 Midwest Central Raiders. It's a Tomahawk Conference matchup, so, you know, conference matchups, it's a big one, but even more important than just the conference is that the Mighty Duck down there is sitting on the scores table. So a little extra something to play for tonight. And it reminded me the other night when I was thinking about talking up here about the Duck, the NBA Cup. That's what it reminds me of, because it gives you something to play for in the middle of the year.
Right.
And I like that. I really do.
Well, I think, and I'm not, you know, if you're listening to this or watching the broadcast and you're from Midwest Central, they haven't had it yet. I don't think they've had it.
Never had it?
I don't think so, because when we first started it, we had it, and then Havana took it from, well, I don't know how young you were when it happened, but I mean, they had it, and then you guys took it back, right?
No, they have had it.
Have they had it?
Didn't we beat them at home? Yeah, we beat them at home for it, and then we went to Havana and lost it my junior year.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I couldn't remember. I mean, since I quit, I wasn't the varsity coach. I didn't remember. So, well, anyway, they definitely want a chance to get it, and I don't care how good, you know, either of us are, whether it's been now or the last 10 years. It's still a rivalry. It doesn't matter. You know, back when I got here, it was a huge rivalry. If you're listening to this game at home and you're in that age range, you know what I'm talking about. First one I was ever in a gymnasium. Coach Ryan Burks was a junior in high school. Ryan Burks came into this gym his senior year, tore our hearts out, and in regional championship game. So a lot of stories between these two schools. Obviously, we're going to try to be as impartial as we can be, but we both bleed black and gold.
Oh yeah.
I have been told that I'm too hard on our guys. I'll try to cut back on the coaching. Now, if we're not playing defense, I'm going to talk about it. So anyway, got about a minute to go. We're going to do the national anthem. We're going to get our faces off the screen, and we'll be ready to go with the national anthem, like I said, here in a sec. And then we'll do starting lineups. Looking forward to bringing this matchup to you this evening. Our pep band, led by Mr. Kelly Damon, just fantastic. They're so good. He does such a good job with them. It's nice to see that many kids up there. I can remember when I was the varsity coach, we had to have parents up there that would join in that could play something, and it's nice to see that we're not in that situation now. We got a nice pep band. So Lucas, take it away. Who are the starters? Do we have a starting lineup for them, or are we waiting?
We do, but I just want to touch on that band real quick. They obviously at home watching couldn't see it, but we've got alum up there. Lucia Lehman, Vicente Custodio, Luke
cool.
Andrews.
Yeah.
They came back from college. I want to say that we got a lot of alum in the building too. So for their starters, we got 24, Owen Schmidt, 31, Josh Dahl, 33, Malachi Carroll. Number 34, Ryan Terrell. Sorry, I might have mispronounced that one. I am not the Caleb Flores voice of Illini Central. And number 35, Brendan Carton.
All right, so we've got their starters out of the way. Here come the starters for Illini Central. Must not be hitting the lights tonight.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I'm not sure why that is, but we'll start out with Brody Folks, who's a junior, can light it up. Dom Blair, who is a freshman. He's had a good start to his high school career. Caleb Stenner will start on the post. Ryder Claypool, who is the creator of these names going across the screen and pictures. And there's our guy, David Bard. He is in the starting lineup. David turned his ankle, both ankles actually, in the game last night at Greenview and our blowout win at Greenview. So we are glad to see him on the court because we weren't sure if that was going to happen this evening. I know he walked into the class this morning on crutches. Weren't sure whether he was going to be able to go or not, but here he is.
Yeah, this is for sure a risky call, but in this game, sometimes you're going to have to take a couple gambles, and, you can think of it both ways. I was just talking down there with Nate, and, you don't play him, and you let Midwest Central get off to a really hot start, and then you have to throw him in and play catch-up, or you play him and you have your best shot of the game tonight, because this Midwest Central team, they're going to come to play, and David Bard in the corner starting it off with a three.
That's exactly how you wanted it to start.
Yep, that's how you want to start it, and ankle must not be hurting too bad.
Well, and it's funny that you said that you got to start him. I was thinking earlier about it. He's almost got to try to stay out of foul trouble, too, because he probably doesn't. You wouldn't want to sit down once you get loosened up and you get that adrenaline going.
And without Druin tonight, like we've talked, Druin has, he eats up a lot of fouls. So there's going to be extra fouls there on the board as Ryder gets stopped and double-teamed. Back to Bard on the wing, skip past the Brady folks in the corner, not catching and shooting this time. I wonder if David's gonna keep the aggression up with driving to the hoop, or if he's gonna change his game a little bit with the ankles. As Brady Folks knocks down a three. We're 2 for 2 from the night.
There's a couple of things like before the game that were the kind of things if David was paying attention that would have gotten him kind of wound up. That they may have, did pregame. So he's David's
yelling while we're doing starting line.
Yeah, and on the Cougar head, but nothing inappropriate. I'm just saying the kind of things that. That's
the stuff in college football that's starting fights now.
Right. Well, because Ohio State can't take it. Because as I'm wearing my Michigan hat, because Ohio State couldn't take it, so got to pass laws so people don't get their feelings hurt.
So you got Don Belair, the freshman we talked about, giving a pass to David Bard for his second jumper tonight, and he just off the mark. Number 24, that's Owen Schmidt, going to bring up the ball for the Raiders. That were you going to say something?
I was just going to say that they started out in a 1-2-2, which is what they played in the JV game too. Just haven't picked up full court in it yet.
Yeah, 33 Carroll with the pass over to Carton, and he bangs his first three of the night. 3 for 3 for both teams combined from the three-point line tonight.
And here it comes. So we'll see. The JV did not do a good job of handling the 1-2-2.
The pressure, yep. Dom, freshman, just goes right behind the back, gets it across perfect.
Yeah.
Gets over to Brody. Coach Burks always wants to slow down the offense, get it moving. Brody Folks, dribble drive, floater's good.
It's a nice shot. That's a good.
That's one you talked about the other night that he just constantly is doing, where he gets in there and he jump stops and he puts it up for two.
Yeah, he's just got his butt chewed though on the way down the court. Coach Burks told him to make sure he got a hand up on that three. The kid who hit the three down here on this end Brody closed out, but his hands were too low. You got to have those high hands on a closeout. He wouldn't want somebody to close out with their hands down against him, so he's got to make sure he.
Brody Folks is called for the hand check. He had a little bit of both there, a little push off, a little hand check, but you got to call something, right?
Got to call something. It's funny, these officials, I mean, I don't have my other glasses on, but I can't. There's a couple of them I don't think I've seen before.
Josh Dahl going to bring it up for the Raiders. Pass to Owen Schmidt, who was one of their go-to guys last year. I haven't seen a lot, so I don't know how their offense runs this year with a new coach, Coach Gerndt, that I'd like to touch on. Is Dominic Belair throws up to David Bard. He misses the layup. We'll get a jump ball underneath, and that will be Raider basketball.
Yeah, David kind of flipped that one up. He got to
asking for a foul, you know.
Got to go up stronger.
Right. Sometimes, you know, it's okay to talk to the refs. David just tell them, hey, you know, this is what I thought. I didn't typically do that. That's just not how I am.
Must have been an ugly sweater day, ugly Christmas sweater day in Midwest Central today. All the coaching staff and the players all came in with Christmas stuff on.
Josh Dahl with a 3 off the mark. That's number 34, Ryan Terrell? Would you say?
Yeah, I would say it's Terrell. Whoops.
He told me down there. Caleb Center wide open for a layup and goes reverse and gets it to go.
Caleb did a good job down here on this last possession. He had a box out, but he had his hands down. He was trying to use them to keep the guy behind him. He's got to get your hands up to rebound. You've got to use your body to keep him off and have your hands ready to get it that way. So far, the Cougars, you know, I made the crack that I've been on them about their defense lately. They've been
good
better.
Offense.
Yeah.
Good offense, Josh. I think he's the freshman, Josh Dahl. I think he is he's a sophomore. That's my fault. He's a sophomore, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that's been going off a lot. So we got to watch out for him. Yep, David makes a great cut and a great basket. Timeout, Coach Gerndt.
Not happy.
It's a great start for our Cougars. 12-5. 3 minutes 51 to go in the first.
Yeah, and the thing, honestly, one of the things is, you know, you close out with the hand up, and it's 12-2 is what it is if you get that hand up on that closeout. No, we're off to a good start. And you mentioned just a second ago, offensively, you know, we're not going to struggle to score until we play some of those teams that can really lock our two driving forces down.
Yeah.
But it's always this team, I believe this, in most games, it's going to come down to their ability to guard people and play help defense.
Yeah, and there a little bit ago, Dom, we've been talking about, has been getting better at staying in front. He got beat, but we had Caleb Center, Ryder Clayton right there to stop him. So
that's what has to happen. That's why it's called help defense. It's help. It's not, I'm going to guard your guy for you. That's what I've said some of these other broadcasts. And I used to say when I was coaching, you know, I'm there to help you when you get beat, not to guard your guy for you because you're not moving your feet. So that's been better. It's definitely been better. You got to see the ball, though.
33 gets called for a travel. It's Malachi Carroll. That's one that I used to get called for a lot. Just a little quick movement of the feet.
Right.
I don't like that call, but it is a travel.
The funny thing is it's one of those calls that when you get it called against you, then it starts to kind of get in your head then, and it kind of changes your game a little bit.
Ryder trying to force a pass there. David Barr gets tipped. David Barr pull it back out. One thing I wanted to mention as this Middle Central Raiders team gets off that timeout, Coach Gerndt is back in the Cougar Den tonight as he coached. Was it just one season here at Illini Central?
I don't remember actually.
He was just one with Coach Burks, right?
Yeah, and then I don't remember where he went from there. He coached at Greenview when I was coaching high school boys. He went to, did he go to Litchfield?
Yeah, he went to Litchfield.
That's where he was last.
Yeah, they got a new coach over Litchfield. That's Josh Dahl for 3. Off the mark.
I wish we ran more. Like, we need to push the ball more.
That's one thing, though, that we just never really did with Coach Burks. We never really, we got up and went just, you know, run the break. Now, if you run the break right, which none of our teams ever did, that fast break layup is there. But we never pushed the ball. I'm going to get a set play here. Are we knocking out a 3 or are we getting a layup here? Knocking out a 3.
Oh. Nice, Ryder. Ryder's been playing a lot better. I don't mean this like that he's playing better because I said this, that because of me. I'm not saying that.
And especially, you know.
I talked to him the other day, though, on the way into class. I'm like, you got to be more confident in yourself. You're not playing with enough confidence. You got to believe in you.
And a lot of that is he had to sit for a week.
Yeah.
He had to sit for a week, so he sitting in practice, he had to practice all the time and had to do all the sprints and everything together as a team. And he didn't get a play, so he didn't get to go out there. David Bard, Josh Dahl with his first 2 points of the game. David Bard with 2 hurt ankles. I don't know if that was the smartest move. Just go in there. He tried to go up strong, just got hit by a couple guys. Might have to kick there.
Dom, on that play right there, Dom needs to flare to the corner because that way then if his guy helps on Brody, he's going to be wide open. Otherwise, Brody's going all the way to the rim. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he kind of went up towards the Illini on the court and took away his opportunity to either one of them to be open.
Backdoor. Oh, Ryder was looking for a good pass. Brody gets that shot to go, a little circus shot.
He has such a soft touch on his shot.
If he didn't make that shot, I was going to kick that to the corner, but it goes in. So sometimes you get rewarded. Josh Dahl again got a layup.
High hands. Good. Step over there, Ryder. Darn it.
He's going to the line for 2. That's Terrell.
Can't try to be a shot blocker in those situations, especially if you're not taller than anybody else.
Yeah, we had Dom trying to take a charge and had Ryder trying to block. So either way, I think there's a foul there on Dom.
Yeah, it was
it
was a foul.
Ryan Terrell knocks down his first free throw. One thing that I wanted to touch on, the South Fulton game, we got off to a hot start. They came back into it, kept fighting. We gave up a bunch of layups. And then we went on this crazy third quarter run of David Bard 3, Ryder fast break layup. Caleb Stender had a couple. He was in foul trouble too. And Brody and David just kind of took over. I don't want to jinx it or anything like Caleb Flores always did. But in these games, it just seems like we get a big start, and then we just let that team crawl right back into it. As I believe Terrell got another layup. Yeah,
because we didn't, as an offensive rebound on a free throw, you don't want those are bad things to have happen.
And I feel like in a lot of these games, we end up settling for 3-point shots or fading away mid-ranges where the other team just shoots layups. It's okay to shoot those shots if we're getting back on defense and getting stops. Ryder Claypool running the offense at the top. I assume, Burke's going for last shot. Brody takes it down. Step back 3 from the corner. Just off the mark. Parker tipped that ball to Ryder for a layup. 3 seconds left. Good if it goes. No good from Zane Arthlone. He had a big game in that JV game. Number 10, knocking him down.
Yeah, I took a note of that he played really well in that.
And not just him, a bunch of those guys. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm not just going to list off numbers, but there's a couple there.
Yeah, I saw that they had, they're kind of young.
And then when they subbed everybody back in and got more in, we had threes from the corner. I noted this down during that game. They got a bunch of young talent and a bunch of guys that can shoot the ball and play fundamentally sound basketball.
Yeah, their JV team played really well. I see improvement all the time in our JV team.
Yeah.
We got a lot of young guys. We got some guys that have that took some time off, or that didn't play last year. And I saw some good things from our guys. I think they're getting better. But yeah, Midwest Central's JV definitely looks like they've got some talent coming up.
And along with all the alum that we talked about being here tonight, we got a decent crowd. The biggest crowd that I've seen this year so far. And we have a middle school game too tonight, correct?
No, not tonight.
No, not tonight?
Nope.
I thought last week Evan said that they were going to play because something, and he wasn't going to be able to come up here because they had a game.
Yeah, I thought they were going to play. I thought they played tomorrow night, but I'm not entirely sure. We know they play Thursday. We'll talk about that coming up later.
Well, no, there's some middle school boys over there, unless it was 7th grade only. There's an Parker Swore 8th grader there. And Ryder almost turned the ball over, but got to David. David skip pass. Brody Folks 3 off the mark. Carter Flaherty, he works hard. He plays good defense. As Terrell gets the steal, takes it down, got some contact in, the layup is good to cut this to a 6-point game.
That's one of those just bad break situations where you're fighting for it.
Around, Carter smacked it. Right. Good effort by him, and 34 just outran us. Good offense there.
Yep. Set play from Coach Burks.
And post up Brody on the smaller guy. Let him go to work. It was a good pass. Arthloni with the ball. We just talked about him a little bit. That's 15 Hummel into the game. I guess I should have went ahead and did the substitutions, and that looks like a charge on number 32. I love the hustle. How would you pronounce his name? JJ
Prohl.
Prohl?
Prohl.
Oh, that's my kind of game right there. I love taking them charges.
Yep.
He takes his charge, he gets to come out of the game.
And it's one of those things where, like David, that's his first foul. He's being aggressive. I don't.
Yeah.
If I was coaching, I'm not upset with that.
Oh, no. Dom with great defense there, just pokes it from Malachi Carroll. I remember that name, the Malachi name. He's a sophomore, so I'm sure we played against him last year, as he's one of the better young players on this team. Brody Folks from way downtown, off the mark, nothing but air. Ryder with the rebound, kicks it down. One more to David. David's gonna pump fake spin, kick to Brody in the corner. Just ball moving right now. Gets to Dom. Dom knocks down the three. A big shot from the freshman. Coach Burks looking for a timeout. Finally season. 30-second timeout after Dominic Valera, the freshman, knocks down a big three. 30 seconds.
I've said this. I said this all the time when you were playing, and I've never questioned Coach Brooks why he did it. But people, I know people wonder why does he call that timeout. After and he mentioned to me recently the reason why he does it is because he likes the idea of calling it after you do something positive to then have a timeout talking about how to keep the positive plays going. Instead of normally you call a timeout, like you said, Coach Gurn, I've been where he was. You're mad, right? Yeah. So Coach Brooks has a reason for it. I've always said that I figured he did. I'm just.
Oh yeah.
It was funny
I understand that 100%. I'm sure someday when I'm coaching, I might do the same thing, just not all the time. There were some times there when we weren't winning in games that it just kind of, got under our skin a little bit because it's like we got on this big run, and then bam,
Yeah.
But in a moment like this, you're winning. Dom hits a huge shot. Call that timeout and just get him a little bit more motivated as Dom comes down with that rebound. Looking for some motion. Brody Folks with the drive. He's gonna step out. Kick to David Bard. Josh Daw playing great defense there, all over him. Back to Brody Folks. Brody Folks. Side step. Nothing there. Josh Daw still all over David Bard. David Bard, little push off, step back three. That's his shot. That's that open gym shot. Money.
This is the thing when you play us. You've got Brody with 9. You got David with 8. Good box out, Caleb Stender. Caleb Stender's getting better all the time.
For Midwest. We just got to keep running it up, though, because, looks like a good block from Malachi, but we'll take it. 2 shots, Brody Folks.
Some of it had to be kind of the swipe, right? The way it looked like the way he swiped at it, maybe.
Obviously, like you said the other night that I watched that last night, the girls' game, you're talking about how when you're up here, we can see it a lot better than the players and even the rest.
Yeah, there's a lot of times that we're up here and I say we should be doing this and that, and then you remember, well, I also am up 15 rows or whatever it is, looking down on.
Owen Schmidt and JJ, what do you say, Prohl?
Yeah.
They entered the game for the Raiders, and David Bard comes out as his ankle's bothering him again. Who's that Ephraim Newton that went in for him? So here we go, Josh Dahl. Talk about him lighting it up. Hasn't been on one tonight so far. Let's think about shooting that one. He had like 30-something points I saw on Facebook. And that's out of bounds, dribbled out by Prohl. So Cougar basketball we had a pretty big lead right now, though.
Yeah, we're playing about as good as that I've seen us play, especially in person.
And David Bard going back into the game up by a lot. A little bit risky.
I think he's winded. I don't know if it's his ankle. I don't know. Maybe you saw him say something about his ankle.
No, he started jumping up and down, so I didn't know if.
Yeah.
Little set play, Ryder. Great pump
Nice
fake,
job,
dribble drive.
Ryder. Good job, Ryder.
Through the contact.
Yeah, he's playing so much better right now. Happy for that kid. He's a good kid. He's in the class, works hard.
And the biggest thing that I've been talking to Brody about is just
good help, Brody.
Good move. Oh, it was a great move by number 33.
That was great help by Brody Folks right there. He did a good job. Again, I'm not trying to be positive after I was told I was being too negative, but we have played better defense tonight.
Well, fake back door. I've done that one a time or two. But what I was saying is I'm telling Brody and David, just you got to find ways to keep everybody involved, the energy, and Ryder does a great job. Like, just keep that energy up, playing hard. Because a big defensive stop, in my opinion, is almost better than a big shot.
100%. 100%.
And that's Ryder. He might not knock down the David Bard step back or Brody catch and shoot, but he's playing great defense all the time.
Get to help.
Oh, I said that, and he gets beat back or gets beat off the dribble.
It didn't look like it was. It looked like it was off of us, but we'll take it. So with 3:38 to go. You're right. We are off to a pretty good start, but you said it before. You said it earlier.
Yeah, this is the same situation we was in South Fulton, and then all of a sudden we just settled for a three-point shot, but it's not the – I think Brody thought he was going to travel, but just rebound after rebound for IC.
Good.
And finally a foul.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
24, Owen Schmidt.
Coach Gurn thought that was an over the back, and it was clearly an over the back on Caleb Stender. That was definitely an over the back. We got away with one there.
Yeah, and I mean, for Caleb Stender's confidence there, I mean, he got called for a bunch over in South Fulton. That some of those were, that one was obvious, but oh well.
And I think that's one of the things that David
and both those?
David and Brody have to do is they have to be positive with their teammates, even at times when they don't want to be.
Just can't finish there. David Bard up the court to Brody Folks. Little football pass for the layup. 20-point game, just like that. Daw to Schmidt. Schmidt with a little dribble drive. Little bump.
That's good defense.
Arthur only thought about it.
That's good defense.
He is quick.
There we go. David's engaged right now on the defensive end.
Zane Arthur is quick, and Owen Schmidt knocks down the three. Hit a bunch against us last year. Coach Gurnt, timeout, full timeout. And there it is. He called timeout earlier when he was getting on. They hit a big shot, and he goes timeouts. It just goes back and forth, hand in hand.
Well, I wonder now, like, is he calling that timeout because he wants to make a change? Are they going to, are they picking up full court now?
I was going to say, I think probably a press break.
I mean, because, you're down, you've dug a hole, you're down 17. What are you going to do?
What is it? Prail? Prail? All right, it's Prail.
Prail. Okay, we're going to say that right now.
I hope. All my trust is in Joel Peterson. So.
Okay, so.
Prail. All right. And our Cougars, coming off of a great first half. Hopefully we can keep that up for the next two and a half minutes and the second half. But we're on 5 straight wins right now. 5-game winning streak. So trying to keep that alive. After we dropped a couple in the Mount Pulaski tournament, we haven't dropped any in the regular season. As Don Blair gets pressured a little bit, like we said, there was a press break. Oh, it's a good pass from David Bard, but there's a little bit too much on that. He's telling Caleb Stender he's all right. That's what you like to see from a senior David Bard there. Instead of sitting there and yelling at him, hey, catch the ball. Hey, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Well, unfortunately, you really, they decided to press. You really would have liked to broke it the first time, to make it look like, well, that was.
Schmidt hit one earlier. Bang! He's hit the last 2 shots. 2 big ones. I keep that press break up. 1-2-2. And I like this a lot better. I know they ran like a 1-3-1 earlier, or a 2-2-1 or whatever, and we had Caleb Center wide open down the court. That's what they did in the JV game too, and Ephraim was getting layups. So they brought out the intensity now. Ryder Claypool in the corner looks to shoot, but he knows that's not his shot, but he travels there.
Got to get a stop here.
Yeah, right now all the momentum is on Midwest Central's side. They got a lot of energy. Coach Gert keeping everybody engaged.
Right.
As Josh Dahl will try to run some offense for his side.
There you go, Ryder. That's good. No, don't do that.
It's good defense, though. Dahl with the ball over to Schmidt. Schmidt thought it was off on him. I don't know. That was a close one. It's our ball, though, for sure. It was definitely off them. What do you think, Deb? You think that was off him?
Yeah, I thought it was.
You think it was?
Especially the way he went to try to save it.
It was so fast. I just couldn't tell. David Barr 3 from the spot he hit one earlier. Air balls. Birdie Folks going to take a couple dribbles. No good. Caleb Center off on Caleb Center. Schmidt saves it. It's off on him. That would have been off Caleb Center if he would have just let that go out of bounds, but love the hustle. Coach Gert wasn't happy, telling him, hey, we don't need you to dive for that ball. Oh, Dave Barr gets away from for a travel. Ryder, oh my gosh.
That's got to be 2 shots too. Now Ryder's got to step up here.
He missed his last 2, but talk about that great rebound there.
Yeah, he's played terrific tonight.
Makes the first one.
Go.
Makes the second one. So right as soon as Midwest Central makes their run, Ryder gets 2 more back.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Now a stop would be great here.
Tries to
another
drive,
one.
and Caleb Center on the ground. Timeout, Coach Burks, before Carroll had the ball. Is that Coach Burks' second then?
Yeah.
Okay. 48 seconds to go in the first half. Let's talk about what's next for our Cougars. What's next? We got the Christmas tournament over in Williamsville. We got the 9 seed.
Well, let me put that on the screen for you. There you go. How about that?
Oh, there you go. All right.
And
yeah, so we got the Christmas tournament coming up. We play Thursday, December 26th at 7:30, correct, against Prairie Central.
Yep.
So that should be going. The 8 and 9 going at it. If we win, likely we'll be playing Williamsville at Williamsville since they host the tournament. And if we drop that one to Prairie Central, then we'll likely play Havana.
Okay.
Both of these teams are teams that we're going to see again later on in the season. So part of me is like, yeah, it's good, but the other half of me is like, why do we go to these tournaments? We go to these tournaments to get to play
hopefully
some
play
other
somebody
teams
you
that
haven't
you don't.
played,
Yeah,
right. But you don't have any control. That's why you want to be in a tournament that has.
Birdie Folks, another 3 from the corner. That's his second or third 3 tonight.
Yep.
And that's a big shot here late in the second half. As Dom playing great defense, just didn't go our way.
I like the fact that we didn't hold it for the last shot. I don't
Brad
like holding
Carton
it.
turns that over to Ryder Claypool for a layup. Got some foul. Birdie hustle. Oh.
Shoot. Darn it.
Nope. Birdie's got to come down and go back up strong. David Barr, corner 3. A bunch of momentum. Boom! Wow. Back-to-back 3s to take into this lead. 3,
Don't
2.
foul here.
Josh Dahl, 3.
Dom.
Air ball. What a finish. What a finish.
Coach Burks fired up after that end of the half. That was.
Wow. It was all momentum, Midwest Central. Coach calls timeout. Coach Gert calls timeout. 3. Back-to-back from Owen Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
All momentum's on their side, and all of a sudden, Coach Burks called that timeout after we dove on the ball. Caleb Stender, great hustle from him, dives on the ball. Coach Burks gets his timeout. We come down, we knock down 2 big ones, David and Brody back-to-back.
Yeah, I think the thing, and I thought Coach Gurnt did a good thing. Called that timeout, switched his told him to pick up a little bit. Got a couple turnovers.
100%, because those turnovers are big there on that run.
Yeah, a big part of why they were able to make a run, and then we did a good job of taking that punch and then coming back and doing what we needed to do. So to go into halftime up 40-18, that's a pretty good.
I mean, if they come out and just play in this third quarter, I mean, they can put it away quick. And the Ducks sitting right there, give you something a little extra to play for.
Right. Yep.
They've shown it. They've marked our words. They're definitely playing, that's for sure.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna cut away for a minute while the Palms girls. If you've watched any of our broadcasts before, you know that.
Yeah, I'll take it for you real quick. You know that on YouTube.
If I can let you watch, but I can't let you hear it because they're going to make me take the audio down. So we're going to cut the audio. You can watch their dance, and you know why I do it. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, so we were just talking about what our expectations were going into the game, and it really hasn't honestly gone the way either one of us thought. We thought it was going to be, you know, a nail biter, and it could still be that.
22 is a lot.
Yeah, it is surprise. We both are surprised that we're up by this much at the half. Nothing against our own kids. We just, you know, this is again, it's a rivalry game. We're very similar in terms of, you know, they've got, looks like 2, 3, they got 4 seniors, 5 seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors. And we've got 2 seniors.
They play a lot of sophomores. That sophomore group.
Yeah. So
they're gonna be good. They're gonna be really
sure.
good.
Weren't really sure what we were gonna get, but if you just said 22, we'd be up at 22 at the half.
We would have said no.
I don't think I would have thought that. I know that Coach Burks was fired up at halftime, so I'm sure he's got into the guys at halftime about making sure they don't scoreboard watch and think that the game's over, because it's not over. You gotta play it
like it's a 2-point game.
It's not over. I remember coaching a game over at Mount Pulaski back when I was the varsity coach. We played Central A&M, and we were up 20 at the half on a team that was well coached, and they came back and beat us because we couldn't hit shots in the second half. So it can definitely happen. This game is not over.
And something we talked about, sorry to cut you off, but something we talked about earlier that we didn't touch on that we just talked about, the last 5 matchups, or 6 matchups have been won. Last 6 have been won by our Cougars. So that's something that will play a role here if we can continue it on. We didn't play the COVID season, and the last time that Midwest Central was beat Alliance Central was 16-17, and
yeah, my son Gage's senior year. I was the coach. Yep, I was the coach. I was the coach. We beat him the last 2 times I was the varsity coach, but actually we played him in here. That was the night Alex Marshall broke his leg that night when we played them. Yeah, that was not
one to remember there.
That was not one to remember. That is right. So, all right. So here we go. Get ready to start the second half. Illini Central leading 40-18.
Go Cougars. Freshman Dom for us, Ryder, Brody Folks, David Bard, and Caleb Cinder. I believe that's the same that we started before. Midwest Central does the same way. Same as they started the game. They are out there as Malachi, great drive, kick to the corner, Josh Daw, 3 off the mark. I was excited to watch him play tonight. All I see all over everything is 30 points, 25, you know. I was expecting a big number, and maybe with the pressure, being a young guy and playing for something like the Duck, the pressure there might be getting to him as David Bard is off the mark. A great rebound, number 34, Terrell. Carton bringing it up the court. Over to Terrell. Terrell dribble drive, kick back to Carton. Carton looks for 3. Second guesses, drives in, has a good move, but just can't complete the easy 2-point bucket. Oh, Brody thought about a deep one. Good couple dribble drives, mid-range. Good pass up to, we just can't get back. Could have been a layup.
Nice play, Dom. Good hustle.
Freshman.
Here's the thing. We're up 22 right now, in my opinion, because of our other guys. The guys that aren't, you know, the other coaches, they watch us play, and they talk about David, and they talk about Brody, and they've played well, obviously.
Yeah.
Our other guys have played really good. They've done a good job.
Oh, and Schmidt going for the line for 2. And, yeah, on all aspects.
Caleb,
just
Dom.
moving around.
Caleb, Dom, Ryder, Parker when he was in there.
Carter Flaherty got in there a little
Flaherty,
bit.
yeah.
And talk about freshmen. Dom and Carter got in there playing hard. Dom obviously plays a lot. Carter, when he gets in, he's making the most of it. And Preston Clark, he had 5 threes in that JV game earlier. He was lighting it up.
Yeah, he was on fire. We had fans over here yelling like it was Steph Curry out there.
Missed both.
He was shooting the ball well. He definitely, I've seen improvement in him. I didn't see him play in junior high very much, but Preston's done some good things on the JV. And
he likes to shoot it, that's for sure.
He's played well in the varsity games that I've watched. Now, don't
off
force
on David Bard. That'll be, yep, that was off David, and Coach Gurnt has a reason to be mad there, but
Honestly, the closest official to it was the one that called it, so
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have asked the others what they would have said.
He pointed over to him, and then he made his call, so I don't know. I think I don't know what he's looking at. Dom.
Illegal screen, so it didn't matter.
So he's calling on black 35. So that would be Brendan Carton. Just blowing up a screen or what?
Was he fighting?
Was he?
I don't know if he was fighting through the screen or what. But I thought the way he motioned that it was going to be
I thought
on
it was illegal
Caleb.
screen too. Dom running the offense at the top. Coach Burks wanting Brody to get. I'm sure we're going to get a David Bard backdoor. Oh nope, David Bard post up. That's David Bard's shot, but he just hasn't had much success with that so far in this young season as Josh Dahl dribbles it off his foot, gets it back. David plucks it. Owen Schmidt over to, I believe that's Artheloni. Great drive. Pass got tipped just right to their player, Josh Dahl, mid-range, misses it. Guys on Rio, we have nobody crashing the boards as he shoots it, gets his own rebound, and puts it in for 2 to cut this to a 20-point game.
I really like what Ryder did on that. He did a good job of closing out, contesting that shot. That's what you have to continue to do, is you have to continue to contest every shot, every trip, and trying to get a stop. Now you need to run good offense and get a good shot.
Yep, gets the ball to David, looking to dribble drive. Kick to Brody at the top of the key for 3. That shot's money. Well, how many threes is that for him tonight? 4?
It's got to be.
4. Josh Dahl taking coast to coast, kicks to the corner. Zane Arthelon, he shot it a lot in that JV game, throws it to nobody this time.
Dom runs him off the three-point line well.
That's number 33. Malachi Carroll retrieves the ball. Owen Schmidt was posting up there. Dahl just didn't see him. Terrell with the dribble drive. Dribble drive, good move. Foul on Ryder Claypool. He'll go to the line for 2.
Right there is where you talk about liking to take charges. That's where you need to take charge. Or, at least wall up there and try to make them shoot over you. I knew that official underneath the basket. I'd seen him before. He used to coach. He was the head coach at Tri-Valley, I think, back when I was the varsity coach. Sure, that's who that guy is.
He'll knock down the first one. Still a big lead for our Cougars, approaching.
Can't think of his name.
Under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Carroll's second shot is good as well. Gets the roll. At some point, Coach Gert is going to have to put on some full court pressure.
I'm kind of surprised in a way that he hasn't, because, we struggled with it early.
We didn't handle it well.
Yeah, when they made their little run, I am surprised that he hasn't went to it more. But he knows his team better. That's why I can't stand whenever people do that. So I'm not saying that.
Brody Folks is on fire.
Because I
That's
can't
number
stand
5,
when,
I believe.
I can't stand when someone's like, I don't know why you're not doing this, why you're not doing that. And
boom.
Maybe he knows his team better than I do. So, but yeah, golly,
we're playing, man.
We're rolling right now.
If our offense is rolling and we're scoring all the time, we got David and Brody on. Everything should fall into place, and we should be all right. But I'm not too sure. Midwest Central's not going to have a late run here.
Yeah, I think there's still a lot of time left. Still a lot of time left. But they've got to get going, and it's going to take something defensively on their end that's different. That's going to be the thing.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Are we going 1-2-2 here? 1-3-1?
Yeah, they're going to have to shake up something defensively, because right now we're just getting.
And the way we're playing, we're not letting up. Like we said, the key to this second half victory to not bring home the duck, but keep the duck at our place.
Where it belongs.
Where it belongs, and to go over to Havana later on and defend it. Hopefully they can do it, unlike we did 2 years ago. If they can get this game, we got 32. Checking the game, Prail. I apologize. I was just told that the last name is Prail. And Zane Arthur, like I said, he could shoot it.
And I think I should have known that. I think I knew that already.
Is there like somebody you played against that same last name?
No, the funny thing is when we used to tassel up in that area, I think that family.
Yep,
farm,
Josh Dahl.
Family farm is
almost
there.
got away with one.
I think. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, which wouldn't. If you're listening to this and this is the first time you're listening, we usually don't know what we're talking about. But
let's get Dave Bard cut the hoop. Nope. Just get it into Brody. Zane Arthur playing great defense. He's one of those younger guys that we're talking about. Dave Bard comes off a double screen for 3, just off the mark. Carroll with rebound, looking to push and looking to score. Brody, great defense.
Yeah,
yep.
perfect defense.
Great defense.
Transition defense.
Zane Arthur with a drive. He should have one step taken the ball in and got a layup there.
Yep.
Kind of like a little Euro step. He had it, but from the younger guy, you know, I don't blame him. Don't want to force anything and then get yelled at. Dahl, let's shoot that. Money. See, why hasn't he been doing that all night?
Well, Coach Gurnt just held up a fist. I wonder what that is on defense.
Oh, right. Oh, yep. Coach Gurnt was all over that. He a lot of calls tonight haven't went his way, and he made sure that one did.
Just got a text from Aaron Stout as I sit here in the Allen Stout broadcast booth that it was Coach Nelson from Tri-Valley, that another great Illini Central coach somewhere else now, Zach Dom, said that he's the golf coach at Tri-Valley. That's going to be a foul on David, too.
Lost the ball. Just trying to get it back. Dove on it. And Brody hit the 3, but this one won't go on the scoreboard as, whistle was blown. Well, it'll be 4. Sometimes shooting the ball after the buzzer is a good thing and a bad thing.
Right.
You make it, you get a little confidence, but then you're like, oh, man, shouldn't have got it. You miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Good job, Parker. Good job, Parker. That's good help defense.
Big Cougar basketball.
How about that? You got 4 guys on the floor right now that are in the class. How about that?
Right.
The class.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about full court pressure. I mean, he's going full court man right now, looking to trap there, but I don't know. He might have to go to.
Ryder, take one more dribble and you get what you want.
David Bard, a scoop pass from Ryder. David, couple dribble, spin move, traveled, and he got called for it. Burks is not happy with that one.
Just can't try to do too much.
Yep.
And I think a little bit of that's on Ryder in terms of like if he would have just finished. Yeah, just finish. Like he should have just finished.
I was thinking there was guys just standing there, and so David didn't have much to do. Nobody was cutting.
That's true too. Yep.
Oh, Ryder.
Strong.
Kick to Brody. Brody Folks corner. No good. Ryder with the great rebound. Fell right to him. That's got to be. We need a stats guy up here, Dub. We need somebody up here doing stats. How many rebounds is that for Ryder Claypool?
I'll work on that.
Yep, Brody Folks pulling the ball out. Yep, spin move. Good pass. Oh.
Nice defense.
Yep, great defense from Prail. There we go. 33 with the drive. Great spin move. Didn't get to go. Prail for 3. Air ball. Don Blair comes up with it.
Pretty sloppy right now.
Yep, no defense for them. Ryder Claypool.
Oh, darn it.
You got to capitalize on those. 15 for them. Just ask for a sub. Josh Dahl, little floater. Got it to go. Timeout, Coach Gurnt. Coach Gurnt's going to, in this timeout, hopefully get them going, like on a Midwest Central standpoint. Get them going and maybe make a big run here. About 9 minutes to go. So
it's really sloppy both ways right there. So it's hard to tell. Looked like some guys were a little winded. Maybe that was part of it.
I'm out everything that I had on my list to talk about. So
okay, we still got to make sure at some point we can do it in between the 3rd and 4th quarter about Thursday night. Yeah.
Oh, yep, that's right here. Right there. No full court pressure yet.
Surprised by it, unless we're going to do something on the half court.
And Dom just gets right by him. Brody Folks, corner 3. Catch and shoot. Money. Is it number 6? Is it number
I don't know.
What's the record? Is the record 8?
I don't know.
Record 8 or 9? Carton has the ball. He had some good offense early. He's been quiet as of late as he takes it in and just misses the floater. With under a minute to go here in the third quarter, Dave Bart slowing it down, as Coach Burks always loves to do. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Burks called for a last shot, but if there's a layup, take it. As Brody Folks is going to try to do just that, kick out to Bard. Bard back to Brody Folks. Brody Folks, catch and shoot, same spot. Boom! He's on fire! That's number 7, I believe. 7, hopefully. He's got 28 points for the junior. Good defense, Dom. Sorry for the clapping. I know you got on Caleb about that. Don Blair takes it up. Dave Bard to the lane, and, yep, shoots a layup. And Brody's on fire. Whoop. Take that thing back for another 3, but David Bard takes a layup for 2. Adds 2 more to his line as Ryder almost jumps a pass. Number 15, Hummel. Hummel driving. Good deflection by David Bard. They take it in there. And 1. Gets it to go.
Wow. And just like
With
that.
2 seconds to go.
And just like that.
It's a 30-point game if he makes this one. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect that one. I mean, is this the same team? Is this the same team we've been watching all year long?
Yeah, I don't know. We've definitely, yes, it is. But I think a lot of it is their defense. Our defense. I've said it on our broadcast. We've said it over and over. We don't struggle scoring the basketball. It's when we decide to lock in and play defense. And tonight, we absolutely have.
And Dave Bard misses it as Arthur shoots half-court shot. Oh, he almost got it, but a nice try there. Does Coach Burks leave his guys in? I mean, we're at 30. I mean, I want to see Brody get this record. I want to see Brody get this record.
I don't. The thing is like, so do your math. I mean,
he's got 7. I know he's got 7.
He has hit like a
couple mid-ranges, but
he has a couple mid-ranges. So there's 4.
He's missed most of his layups. He has 1 layup though, but
I don't know.
7's 21. He doesn't have any free throws, I don't think.
Yeah, don't ask me to do the math, but
yeah, so it'd be 21, then give him 2.
Oh, he shot free throws.
That gives him 7 other points if he had to have had a free throw then.
Yeah. Wasn't it Midwest that Eli?
I think Mr. and Mr. All are watching, so I'm glad I didn't mess up my math there. That wouldn't.
Wasn't it Eli? Didn't Eli have his? When he was going for points, wasn't that against Midwest? When
Eli.
He was like.
No, Trenton got it.
Oh, that's right,
Trenton. Yeah.
Trenton.
Yeah, remember he scored.
Eli had a bunch of points. Against Havana.
No. Yeah. No, who did Trenton get that against? That was not Midwest because
I don't think
Trenton had the 39 points against Midwest.
Right.
As Coach Gert and the Midwest Central Raiders, they need a big run here. They need a bunch of shots to go in, not just shots, but they need a bunch of points. Foul on who was that? Dom. It's his first. Nobody's in foul trouble, which we were talking about early on. Yeah, no one is in foul trouble. They run a play that Coach Burks ran a bunch. He doesn't really run that as much as 33 gets away with a foul there. But at this point in the game, they need as many breaks as they can get. Many steals. And they got to stop. They got to get some defensive stops as David Barr can move it. So.
Well, the funny thing is when you said a moment ago, is Coach Burks going to leave his guys in? Well, yeah, because this is varsity basketball. You don't sub till they sub.
All right. Another one for B-Folk. And I know Hunter, when we're back home, he gets mad at me for being a big, Brody Folks. That's my guy,
Crazy. Just crazy.
I love playing with these guys. I miss playing with them. And, oh, my gosh, just to see the success and And David's coming out up by a bunch, not trying to get him hurt. You don't want him to get hurt. He's fighting the 2 ankles. How about another Brody Folks 3? Shoot it. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. Why not? Why not, right? That's what you say. Oh, come on, Brody. That's no fun. He gets the layup.
Yeah,
that's no fun, Brody.
Coach Burks is going to get him out.
No.
Yes, he's going to turn an ankle or something.
No, he just needs 1 more 3. No fouls. Here we go. No timeouts. Now, if I'm Brody, he's got to know. I got to shoot it because I'm getting ready to get back on the bench. So And Ryder's going to take it in and get fouled. Here he comes. So both benches are going to clear. The Duck staying in Cougarville.
I like it. Little Cougarville there. Shout out to Coach Giesler. He'd love to call the place Cougarville. Yeah. So I got the camera in the wrong spot. My monitors are blocked. So are they subbing 5 for 5? Or are they subbing or?
So, yeah, we're going 5 on Midwest. Landon McGinnis coming in for Brody Folks. No standing O for wow. Wow. Just wow. What's that? He had 30 there?
And the look on his 31. The look on his face. You know, he's a humble kid. He, you know, I said it on one of the last broadcasts. Kids shot more hoops in this gym at Cougar Camp and across the street when he lived across the street.
I mean, we talked early on all year long so far. Landon McGinnis getting some great
that's a
great tip there. Like to see it from him. Good push up to Ryder. He's going to bring it out. Dom at the top. So these younger guys get in. These minutes matter. These minutes matter. I'll rephrase. These minutes might not matter for the outcome of the game, but from a coaching standpoint, and coach works for every single one of these guys.
Opportunity to show that you're learning stuff, that you're getting better. Yeah. Hey, and don't let it get lost in this game. Ryder Claypool, I know I said it in the first half. Ryder Claypool had a great game. A huge part of why we were up at the half. Caleb Stender played terrific too. Those guys really did a good job. Now we only have 4 minutes left with a running clock since we're up by so much.
And right there, Preston Clark runs through.
Thursday night, if you are an Illini Central fan and you have any great memories in Easton, we are last Illini Central event in the Easton Gymnasium on Thursday night. We'd like to have a big crowd there. We're going to have a little bit of a ceremony thanking the Unkins for the time that we were able to use that gym after we moved the middle school here to Mason City. So Thursday night should be a fun night. Hopefully celebrate some great memories in a gym that I personally have a lot of really good memories in. I know you from junior high playing in it.
And even high school. Remember with COVID and stuff, we had to start it. We had to start over there. So my journey here to Illini Central, it all started there in that gym.
Well, and my thing as a dad, you know, I was thinking today, I was like, I watched my kids play their first, you know, 6th grade and 7th grade and 8th grade games.
Was back there a long time
they played
ago,
they played their biddy ball. They would come over there after school when we were still over there. A lot of memories in Easton, has a special place in my heart personally. And if it did to you too, and you're listening tonight, you know, come over to Easton on Thursday and help us celebrate. A lot of good memories in Easton.
I was debating on heading out, but I think you got to, right? Carter Flaherty hit that the other. Where was that? Oh, it was in Greenview. He shot that same shot. It's like he's backwards to the hoop. It just.
Right. We talked about him earlier. He's an athletic kid.
Yeah, me and Mr. Krause were talking, and I mean, he gets in the gym. I know Coach Krause opens it a lot. He gets in there. He works hard, but, you know,
Yep.
He's 8 for 3. And he hits that one, so. A bright future for him. He's just got to keep working. Off season is going to be a big one.
Yeah, let's go back to what we were saying at halftime. I don't think either one of us had any idea this game was going to go the way it went.
30, how many? 30?
This is a really, so let's see. We don't play again, right? You wrote this down. We don't play this Friday.
I don't think we play until the tournament next Thursday, right?
Yeah, so we're probably done. You know, what a great way to, you know, on a nice little.
To send you into the next half.
Right, yep.
Send you, because Sangamo's coming. And, I mean, if they put up an effort like they did tonight.
They're going to be able to hang a little bit.
You know, if they don't, uh-oh.
Right. You know, we always say that about the Sangamo Conference, obviously.
Yep.
But, yeah, if we'll play some defense and the other guys will do the things that they did tonight, we're going to be.
It helps Brody Folks didn't miss a shot. So.
Yeah. Well, but the funny thing is,
you're not going to get that every night.
Yeah, they're not going to get it every night, but you know what? They can get it a lot of nights.
Oh,
and if it's not him, it's
Ray
David.
McLaughlin, great steal. Oh, one-handed pass.
Will Durbin.
I got a push off. Gets the bucket. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Dub. As
There's
number
a banked in
22,
three.
Rigdon gets it to go. 57 seconds to go. Burks tell him just keep playing.
We'll have to get Coach Burks up here. So don't run off. He'll come up here after the game. You can ask him some questions.
I can't go use the restroom.
Well, you can go use the restroom, but you got to
Landon McGinnis, 3.
You've been standing up the whole time. He hit a 3. We'll give him a bang there, too.
Yeah. Yep, Landon McGinnis. Good to see. He's been playing
gotten
hard lately.
He's gotten better, too.
You always say, you know, that year off hurts. It hurts for Ephraim and it hurts for Landon.
Yep, but the fun thing is they did it at a time when they still have an opportunity.
Yeah, they still got years ahead of them.
Yeah, I've seen Landon in the games the recent games. He's getting more comfortable. It's really good to have him out there. And like I said, I think the sky's the limit for Ephraim Newton. I think he's getting better all the time. So
8 seconds to go, running clock, I guess. So it's just gonna end it, being up.
Yep. With a high school
38?
game, middle school game, you might.
38. No, bad math.
And that's it.
Bad math. Bad math.
You're talking to the wrong person.
See. What a game here in the den, man. Wow.
So you run and use the restroom.
All right, I'll be back.
And Coach Burks will be up here after the game, and we'll talk to him. So Lucas is off. Just so you all know, too much information, but what a game tonight for Illini Central. They really showed out this evening, and if you stayed with us, there was a lot of people on tonight watching. We appreciate you tuning in. We said at the beginning, we are, it is the Illini Central Sports Network. Try not to be too in favor of our own school, but we do bleed black and gold. And like Lucas, he said we're excited to see our kids do well, and they definitely did tonight. And so Coach Burks will come up here in a minute after he talks to the guys. So I'm going to cut out here in a second. And then we will get back. Like I said, the JV got beat tonight. Varsity with a 72-34 win this evening against Midwest Central. And definitely say it again, come out to Easton Thursday night and help us celebrate. A lot of great memories, a lot of great Illini Central memories in that terrific gymnasium. So I'm going to cut out for a minute, and we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to anybody who's still out there. I'm here with head coach Ryan Burks. I just want to start out with the Duck. Great performance.
Still got it.
Yep.
I was not anticipating that. They've been playing really well.
Yeah.
And it was just effort. And Ryder just decided that he was just going to absolutely dominate the game. We needed someone because, David shouldn't have been playing. And Ryder just said, screw it, I'm just going to, I'm not going to let him do stuff. And then that just kind of carried over. And then, when Brody just makes everything, it's kind of nice. So
Brody 30-plus, 7 threes.
Yeah.
That's got to feel nice.
I mean, there's not a lot of coaching involved. It's like, we're struggling. Then they lose Brody for a split second. We throw it to him, and he makes one. But that's kind of be the way we're going to play all year. And David will have those games too where he doesn't miss, and it's hard to guard those two. And then tonight, Ryder was getting every loose ball, so they're losing him. And Dom was 1 for 1. So we played really well. They were up for the challenge. I think they were. Wanted to keep the Duck and wanted to prove that,
they showed that they wanted to keep.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it. And we didn't do anything different to prepare. Tonight we just decided that we were just going to play like that.
That's what we were joking about.
Yeah.
Well, is this the same team we've been watching all year long? I mean, it's the same players, but
it's nuts.
The effort was unmatched.
It starts with 100% starts with Ryder, and he just played that well, played that hard. And then, he was showing emotion, and he's been really good for the last 3 or 4 games. And, if we got good Ryder and we have David Brody, we get Drew back, we got Parker back. I mean, we could be pretty scary because it's not fun to guard, 2 guys that can score 30 on you.
So when you found out that Drew wasn't playing tonight, did that play a role in the game time decision of letting David Barr go out there and playing through the ankle injury?
No, I honestly just wasn't going to ask David. He kind of at school was, like, I'm playing, and I was like, yeah, sure, you're not playing. Like, you're carrying crutches around.
Put the crutches away?
Yeah, I told the guys last night after the Greenview game, I said, I don't want to hear anybody talk about if he's playing or not.
Yep.
I don't want to think about it. I said, trust me.
We got a game to win tomorrow.
Yeah, I said, David is a warrior, and if any kid is going to play through, it's going to be David. Yep. And, he was struggling big time, but if he doesn't play, then they guard Brody with his, so it was different. And, we handled the press right away, and that got him out of it, and then we're tough to guard. So. And
before I let you go, we've already touched on it a little bit, but the effort from everybody else tonight. Yeah, Brody had a bunch of points, and David did David stuff.
Yep.
But the rest of the guys are a big reason why we just won that game by 30-plus points. You got anything to touch on that?
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was infectious. The guys on the bench, I had to keep telling them, calm down, but at the same time, they weren't doing anything bad. They're just having fun
excited.
with their teammates.
I couldn't quit. I couldn't quit yelling up here. It was hard to stay in my seat.
It was, and everyone did. And I thought the JV guys played really well.
Preston Clark, 5 threes. You got hustle from Carter Flaherty.
It's tough for them because they're playing without Dom and Caleb. So
and Effort Newton all over the place. So much.
So, no, that was a good night. I had no idea what to anticipate. It was, I think we can be that. Obviously, we're going to have some Sangamo opponents that are going to be hard to maintain that, but it's just all about energy and having fun and enjoying it. So.
Yeah, well, thanks, Coach. I got nothing else for you.
Thank you, guys. Here's Duck in case anyone wants to see it. Still got it. Okay.
Enjoy this one. Have a good night. Well, thank you all for watching. If anyone's still back there, me and Dub had a blast. A great night, a great win. The Duck is staying in Cougarville, going right back in that trophy case. So, yeah, anybody else out there, enjoy this one. Have a great night.